Okay, hello. Test. This should be working now. You guys do not have game noise, but I think that is alright for the caster screen. As long as this one does, it does. Right, okay, so today we have Ranger League team versus FlashBangers. This is in the Oculus, or sorry, not Oculus, Onward Custom Map League. Let's having a wee look around the map here. Let's switch to the full. Oh, we're having issues. Oh no. Okay, round one starting and it doesn't work. No, I was too rushed. Okay, we're gonna capture round one for the caster screen. FlashBangers on defense. Yeah, I was gonna mention that later. Connor Rage takes out Flame off the bat. Quick angle, let's see how the attack's doing here. Woody and Lemon, a little more of a wider push. And then we have AJ and Duded, 000, doing another dual push. Currently a 4 versus 4. Someone from FlashBangers died. I don't know how. I wasn't actually looking into that. Seem to have some matching armbands going on. Very professional. Really? Woody takes down Bob. 4-3 to RLT right now. Connor. Woody finds Connor. Woody also finds No Zone. Only one FlashBangers player left. Uplink is open. Tenant not pushing round the corner. Lemon makes his way round. All up to Tenant for FlashBangers to win the point here. Woody actually is going for the cap. Sending the uplink. Rangers League team take the first point 2-0 on round one. Let's get these scores adjusted here now. There we go. Bosh. Right, let's try and fix this then, yeah? Yeah, let's try and get this a bit working. Okay, I've got it working now. Sorry about that there. Let's have a little look at KDs. Right now, top frag for LRT is Woody72. 1 cap, 4 kills, 0 deaths. And then for FlashBangers, it is Connor and Tenant, both with 1 kill. I believe Tenant traded at the end. No, he didn't. Sorry, tell a lie. Back to camera. Right, okay. Game is starting. Full screen it. Oh, that is a lot better. Let's see how RLT are feeling.
Well, my touch have stayed right there.
Zone, very excited for this game. Was the first one to might hurt their feelings, but they should still be in it. They know they're still in it. CQC map, some of these players excel at it. They know from the league. Woody again going for an outside angle. Might catch No Zone here, as he does. A trade coming out. No Zone downed but not out. Darren Clark using a bit of the vertical land to his advantage. Finishing on the body. Dude takes shots into the block, not finding him. Distinguished Lemon catches No Zone. Connor gets flayed. Great refrag. Lemon also gets Connor. Darren does shoot shots into DJ there. But Lemon and Tenant so close together. Let's get lasers on. Tenant does take him out. Bob finds Dude. One RLT member left. AJ all alone on the uplink. You know, not a lot for him to do here. Stable, find the kills, but he goes for the trade anyway. Give the FlashBangers. So, yeah, let's go back to the caster screen. That is 1 point to FlashBangers. Let's quickly swap these top two teams round, yeah? Because that is not right. Here we go. Yeah, Ranger League team were the home team. So they're on the left there. That's better. Yeah. Both teams winning their Marsoc for this objective. Where's the next one? Oh, okay, I kinda see it. It's a extremely bright map. Great. Another objective inside of a building. You could say this is a building. RLT. Ranger League team, that stands for. Why am I hearing myself? I don't like this. I always mess up. Oh, I need to switch the game shot. I'm so sorry. Anyway, for the defense, we're just staying very tight, you know, very close to this one corner of the map. Darian pushing up, holding across. That's about it aggression-wise. No zone. Tell a Lie is also pushed up. Flame. Nade does not connect. Some util, a trade coming out. AJ probably would have caught Flame anyway. Oh, well. Center push. Trade. Woody. Darian. Both dead. Lemon. Some util coming out. Don't know where from. That wasn't. Also. I have a TK over here. Marsoc. They do both trade. Both are downed. That's quite. That's lucky. Yeah, 2 Marsoc are downed. So it's a 1 versus 3 right now, but he will get these revives, I'm hoping. They've not seemed to call out that either of them are downed. I will say that. They've not used their microphones. Let's just watch from the Deed's perspective here. Nothing is. Oh. Where are we? There you are. I've just realised I'm covering up KD's bit at the bottom. I do apologise. But I don't actually know how else to put this. Distinguished Lemon has pressed the give up button. Does appear he knows his teammate is down. Revive coming up. Lemon press give up. Not the best idea. Now a 2 versus 3. It is winnable for our RLT here, but with Bob pushed up, I don't know if they're going to expect any more Marsoc. Really a flyover on a map like this. Actually, what's outside this one? Just vast nothingness. Dudeed pushes up. Bob very close. Might get backwards. Yeah, Bub hears the audio. Switches his angle. Catches Dude.
Last one to your left, that was me.
AJ all alone in centre. Yep. Needs to find his way past these Marsoc defenders. The uplink is considerably open. You know, if he gets past 10 and then Connor doesn't have a direct line in, he'd have to rotate. AJ fakes, shots out, Connor catches him from behind, going on top.
Yeah, I didn't know it at all.
Another great round by FlashBangers, bringing us back to the caster screen. Progression now tied at a 2-2. Let's have a little look at the chat here. Oh, I've just whipped up the whole thing. It was working. 9 people watching, not Not strong yet, but we're only 16 minutes in on your end. Yeah. Anyway. You want to have a wee look at cheeky wee look at Katie's? Yeah, might as well, eh? Here we are. Let's see. Top frag still for RLT Woody with 5 kills and a cap. And then over on FlashBangers we have Connor Rage just surpassing the rest of his team with 3 kills, 2 deaths. And the only one with a revive. A revive. Now, Rangers League team are defending this uplink. And as per, FlashBangers are attacking it. Our spirit's high. Look at these water effects. Wow. That's impressive. Good lighting. Very well made map. Oh no, I'm doing it through this screen. Caught it. Done. Sorry. No zone. Again, pushing by himself. Very far up centre off the start. Well, Tennant takes down no zone. First team kill.
Okay.
Very, very reserved from RLT. Pretty much all defenders staying back apart from Dudit taking this. Southern, I think this is Southern Valley on this map. Darian finds himself to Dudit. Already making it a 3 versus 5. Nate does down Lemon.
He's down.
But there's no shot to confirm it. Good smoke use, blocking off that aisle. More shots coming out from FlashBangers. Connor pushes in. I've went back to the upline. Connor pushes in near the upline. Takes down AJ.
Scratch one!
Rudy needs to rotate in. Rudy catches him going on top. Never mind, he gets shot. Tennant on top of the uplink, sending it. Flame's not seeing him. Punching in the code right now. Does get caught by Flame. Nearly a team kill. All up to Bub. Not being able to put in that code in time costed FlashBangers a free cap there. I need to turn down the game audio. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Bub decides to re-rotate around, you know. Is he going to grab some util? Yeah, there you go. Cheeky bit of util. Good smoke, kind of distracting. Doesn't find Dude, actually. As he rotates in the corner to watch where the smoke's near. Bub's arm is sticking out, don't know if he knows that. Dude might have heard some audio. He can see his arm, and he takes the last defender, bringing RLT 3-2 in this map. Back to the casting screen, here we are. Great to see a team with no league experience really putting up a fight, or the best fight they can, actually winning this map right now. Puts them back on Marsoc though, where they have found previous, previous luck, eh? You know, they got the cap round 1, bringing them instantly in a 2-0 league lead. So, you know, they've had the advantage for a while. See if they can keep it. See if they can keep it. FlashBangers now defending. New uplink, by the way, not been seen before. AJ non-verbal
so
comms.
recording like ping after every round. Wait, am I supposed to?
Oh, I haven't been doing that. Yeah, you guys are lucky.
Anyway. Instant util coming out from someone no zone. Quick frag as well. Does too short, lands on top of a rooftop. Fucking drop into oblivion. Woody again alone with the far wide angle. He's got eyes on the uplink, takes down Tennant. Connor and Lemon. Woody takes down Clark as well. Lemon gets caught by Connor. Free fire around the corner does not connect with anybody. No Zone takes down AJ, only downed. Needs to get the confirm. Nade coming over. Does not catch anyone. Woody. Connor whiffs his shots into Woody. What a flick backwards. No Zone does take down Woody. Flame there, looking for the refrag. Does get it. Only one flashbanger left and he's off of uplink. Flame now playing it a little longer. You know, Nally's looking for the pick. He knows he doesn't have to send the uplink. Just one win via kill will give him the match. Does shoot at their teammate. Bob gets caught! RLT take map 1, 4-2. Here we are. Yeah. Have a little look at KDs here. Woody 9-4. Outperforming his team by a good mile. With a cap as well, giving them that extra nudge they needed at the start. Connor 5-4. Also putting up a fight. No Zone 4-5. Really strong KDs on both sides. You know, they've got their players. They know who's going to do well. I can't tell if there's fireworks going outside my gaff, man. Sounds like it. Okay, seems we're going to have a rehost. Flashbangers leaving the lobby. Yeah, same with the enemy team. Okay. I'm going to put us on a wee starting soon screen. See you guys probably in about 2 minutes. do apologise for the wait there. Had some issues with the teams, but it seems we are ready to go. Next map being played is Sand. Classic Onwards map. It's been around for years. Like, genuine years. Longer than I've played the game. Must have went for multiple versions now. It's been played in many leagues. And now it's added OCML to its roster. So that is good to see, you know. Maybe FlashBangers know this map. They might have a bit of an advantage, because I know some of their players have been around a good minute. Yeah. Hopefully we can see some good rounds. Rosters are the exact same. No one's been subbed out. So that's good to see. Consistent players. Can RLT win this map and then win the match? That is the question. We're going into the round now. I will swap to the game. Here we go. FlashBangers first round on defense.
Okay, we're across the map.
RLT starting to start on Marsoc again. That's the second one they've started on Marsoc. Obviously choosing
straight down the middle. Give it a fucking good stop.
Yeah, Woody again alone taking the far angle. Same with AJ doing a free 1-1 push split. Here we have No Zone in the centre market, or one of the centre markets alone. I really like that guy's using him.
Good cover.
That's good cover. Little oil spill there. Nothing a good towel won't fix. Darren takes in Woody on the outside. 5-4 in favour of FlashBangers already. The triple centre push might cause No Zone a little bit of trouble on the inside as he takes down one, takes down the other, gets the 3k.
3k.
Connor comes in for the revive, goes the wrong way. Only one RLT member left. All up to AJ to clutch things up for his team on Sand. Let's just watch him. Flash into the hole. Connor rotates away. Yep, oh, can't go for that. No Zone watching the door here. Will he find the 4k? He does! No Zone with 4k on round 1. Sand. Impressive. Very impressive. Let's go back to the casting screen. FlashBangers take point 1 on Sand. Yep, back to the uplink. Marsoc didn't really manage to get anywhere close to the uplink last time. Let's have a little look at KDs. No one in RLT managing to find a kill this round as No Zone was only downed and got revived. We're already starting the next round. Now RLT on defense.
Alright, so we got the No Zone, so it's right over there, right?
Let's see how FlashBangers attack this.
You just gotta clean that box, okay?
We'll wrap around.
The one that was in.
Oh, we get easy cut too.
Did it cap this time, please?
Joe, he's gonna go for the cap. He says mono cap. Huh? We know RLT, they're able to win these defense rounds. We've seen it last time. I think the round they won on was a defense round. So, you know, they're not going into this blind. They know what to do. Bob and Tennant taking the outside. Going to run into Woody. Distinguished Lemon takes down Clark. Again, using that vertical capabilities. AJ shots into Tennant and Bob. Wait, who's AJ shooting at? AJ's not shooting at anyone, I lied. Maybe Connor earlier. Lots of util from AJ, nothing connecting. Because no one's there. Tennant does take down Woody on the outside. Lemon takes down Connor. It's only No Zone pushing from the inside now. He might have heard AJ earlier. He did! Takes down AJ. Gonna have to deal with two here. Doesn't connect with either.
On the right box.
Nade. Catches No Zone.
One on the to your left. Another on the right.
Great nade. Gets the finish with it as well. All up to Tennant pushing him from the back. Flame does have an angle. Does take down Dude as well. Tennant goes to peek from the other side. This will help him catch Flame. Could he take the 1v3 clutch home for his team? That's the question. For this tight angle, Flame looks away. Does go back to watching. And he takes Tennant. Winning it for his team. 1-1 on sand. Back to the caster screen. Here we are. Next uplink. What do we have? This one over here. Fountain. Yeah, another, you know, for an uplink, it's pretty out in the open. But it's got a lot of cover you can cap behind. You can definitely cap from this wall, all of these crates. You could probably cap crawling next to this as well, you know, inside here, outside. Lots of cap opportunity. Let's get a wee poll and start. I don't know why I've done that. Let's make a wee poll, eh? 12 years, that'll do it. Let's ask, who will win sand? RLT? Here we are. 12 people watching. Hopefully we can get some interaction on the poll. Let's have a little look at KD's. No Zone 5-1. Outperforming the rest of his team, except from 10 and coming in close with a 3-1. Over on RLT, Lemon's been finding a lot of action, 3-2. FlashBangers back on the defense now. You know, a great roster. I'm seeing some backpacks. I would definitely change that when you can. You know, let you stick out from cover. Getting the football pitch spawn. RLT. How are they going to push it? Is Woody going alone again? No, he takes Dude this time with a change from their normal planning. Woody catches No Zone, who tucks away in time. Bub again getting on top of the rooftop. Look at this line onto No Zone, just holding these doors. He does catch, I think he catches Flame with that flash. Distinguished takes down Bub on top of the roofs.
I might have just caught a guy.
He did catch a guy, good job. No Zone gets taken down by Woody. Already a 5 versus 3. Connor needs to rotate in as he is doing that. But the uplink is extremely open. Tennant takes down Lemon. AJ might be coming for that late refrag. Sometimes it's good to leave them late, gives you the surprise. Yeah. More flashes. That does catch Tennant, who clings to the floor. AJ knows to watch this angle. I don't think he'll be expecting that low. Tennant catches him. Flame needs to get this kill for the team. He does. Flashbangers, only Connor and Darian, wherever Darian is. Darian's far away. Connor catches Doody. 2v2. Woody on top of the building. Flame near the uplink. Darian comes in for the crash. Gets taken out. And RLT take the second point. Woody trading with Connor. Another extremely quick round. Sorry, let's get these scores updated. RLT winning another Marsoc. You know, for these custom maps, Marsoc seem to be the they seem to be the winners. A lot of these ones have been Marsocs. Yeah. Texting Flaw in the chat. Hello, you two. Flaw recently joining Atrocities, leaving Aging Moss NA. That's Atrocities, great roster of players. Love they guys. Really strong team. Same with Aging Moss NA. Dedicated team. Very dedicated. I love both of their teams. I say that I'm a little closer with the Aging Moss family. So I don't think I can say anything on the matter. How's this poll doing? We're doing good? Yeah. So 70% of people believe RLT are going to take the match compared to the more experienced league team. Let's see how that goes. With them back on defense, playing the market objective or whatever I called it. Getting them further away spawn. 2 backpacks. Yeah. Let's follow Darian for a sec. No. Don't want to follow him. They're going on the outside as well. Connor, a lone pusher. Lots of lone pushes. He does find or see Distinguish as they peek back in. No Zone might come into contact with Lemon here, as he will. Lemon hears the audio. Nothing to act on yet. Good piece of util. Catches Lemon. Dude needs to come for the revive. He is safe for it. Well, he's not anymore. No Zone watching the cross to the body. Getting on top of this angle. He can find Dudies here if he pushes up. None of the team crashes into it, which is good. Connor. Dudies just waiting to catch these players off, you know. You might not expect to. Once they see the body, they might get too comfortable. He does find the kill. A smoke coming out into Dudi's spot. Another. Same placement. Some more smokes onto the uplink for their cross. Dudy Tennant catches Woody. Dudy not catching any. Trade coming out. Connor only downed. Only 2 RLT members and Darren. Now very close to both. Connor's a free revive. No one pushing for it yet. AJ getting a little aggressive over on this side. Flame more or less just holding the same line. Waiting for them to go into the doors. AJ could find both if he stands up about now. The audio's there. Does find Connor. Tennant with a revive and Darren takes Flame out. Making it 2-2 on stand. Again, another Marsoc win. Let's transition over. Yeah, 2-2 on sand. Great plays. Now we have the back sign shop objective. Wow. We're getting all the fun objectives today. Great objectives. A little more, I've not seen this one actually, ever. I made up the name. This is probably like garage, right? Because it's got a car coming in. Storage, maybe. Okay, who's typing in the chat? RLT. Okay, I've got to mute this guy, right? Give him like 5 minutes. Ugh. Here we are. The next round is starting. Back to the game shot here. Ooh. FlashBangers back on the defense. See if they can find some luck winning a defense round. RLT, very western spawn.
Who's got DMR?
Sorry, eastern. Yeah, never eat shredded wheat. You get it. Woody and Flame. Again, Woody taking the wider swing into the objective compared to the more direct route through the map. He seems to find luck doing this though. Maybe he knows it suits his playstyle. He's a strong player when he does it. Game's still too loud. Yeah, take it slow, you know, you've got 6 minutes to work with. There's no point overextending too soon into the game. Bub again on top of a rooftop. Meeting up with the rest of their team. Maybe a little bit coordinated, that's what we want to see. Let's have a little look at the Volt defense. Connor extremely far out on a flank. Will be a massive issue to solve later in the game. Darren with his tight inside angle. Waiting for someone to enter his building. Might not even happen. That's the only issue. AJ takes out no zone. A little too aggressive over at this wall. Making a 5v4 in favour of RLT already. Gordo over here. Connor puts shots. Now they know they have a flanker. Flash will not catch anyone little too high. Lots of lasers focused behind now. They know how to react to a flank. Connor's not going to play into it though. Taking a longer route. This will keep them confused, you know, waste time, mind games. It is a legitimate strategy in the league, or in other leagues. I guess in this league. Everything goes. Everything goes. Flame rotates off of... What? Dude putting out a nade. C4's come out from the Volk. Bub not getting caught. Nade kills, dude. No chance for a revive after that one. Bub might have seen AJ. Goes a little aggressive. Gets taken down.
I shot you in the face. How did that knock you?
How did that know? Trade between Darian and Woody, sorry. Darian by Clark. Oh, I'm thinking of an EU player. Connor might be taken out by Flame on this door. Oh, Flame decides not to shoot. Connor doesn't want to commit to anything, you know. Relationship-wise and onward-wise. Come on, Connor. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Not going for the finish. There, he finishes the kill now. Connor out of the game, making a 2v2 for FlashBangers. Team kill comes out. All up to Flame and maybe AJ if he gets the revive, but Bub with this crawling angle might catch the last attacker. Tennant all the way back there catches it anyway. Bub too late to the kill, giving FlashBangers 3 points in this round. Here we go. Have a look at the chat again. Sorry, back to the uplink. Not a great caster recently. There we go, we got another like. I fished for it. Here we go. RLT now on the defense. Ho ho!
Wow, that's really good for inside the building.
Thinking about barrel length. Flashbang was getting the football pitch spawn, or as Americans would say, soccer pitch. Is the game still too loud? I swear it is. Anyway, have a look at this attack. A 3 and a 2 split, it looks. Early nade comes out. Doesn't connect with anyone. Close to AJ, though. Might have got doodied if thrown a little short. No zone takes out AJ. Rotating outside a little too far away from uplink. No zone working off of that Woody. Taking this farther push again alone. What can he start up this time? No zone takes him out. It's a 2k from no zone 45 seconds in. Bub and Tennant. Oh. Good throw by Tennant. Yeah, there's Woody's body. Don't know if they're going to go for the confirm. They do. 3 versus 5 flashbangers with the advantage. Flame with this extremely nice angle, though. Connor, in objective building, is sending the uplink. Gets naded by his teammate, though. Before being able to input the code, Bub does team kill Connor. Flame takes out Clark. Flame also takes out No Zone. Bub gets taken out. All down to 1 member for Flashbangers now. Tennant. All up to you to clutch the game. 5v3 turned into a 1 versus 1 now. Can Tennant win it? Connor better give a call out where Dude is.
In OBJ building, he's behind the boxes to the right of uplink. To your left.
Oh, Connor's still alive.
Thank goodness I'm a man, not a pussy. I would have died for that.
I wouldn't die to that. There you go. Now Connor's out of the game. Tennant, he has the info to work on, but Dude does rotate around. Maybe too much. No, he goes back to his spot. Ooh, you know, you have the time. You have the means. 3 minutes 30. It's all in Tennant's favours here. You know, it's a small building. He can clear it from the outside quite easily. But look at this tight box angle Dude's adopted. I love tight spaces. Tenant, ooh, just clearing everything he can, not making any audio. Take it slow, take it like a pro. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dude is committed to watching this though. He has to be. Worried a bit behind now. Tenant might be able to poke up here and catch him. Some Utah, I don't even know where from. No one threw anything. That's definitely thrown Tenant off. It rolled off the building, I'm guessing. Tenant doesn't see Dude's arm there. Two tucked in. Grenade. Don't think he's cooked it just yet. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. Nades short. Doesn't land in. It was a flash. Sorry. That's the nade. Doesn't catch Dude. Tenet taking it low, looking for any feet, but Dude it behind the box will not be caught by it. He's going to have to run in, rush for the cap. Possibly could do it from the door. Sneaky crawly his way to the uplink now. It is possible for him to send the uplink, I believe. If he crawls there and then sticks his arm out, Dude won't see it. Goes for where Connor went. I don't think you can send it from that far. It's a wee bit too far. Tennant really working his way in. You know, he might be thinking to himself, well, the last person's not even on uplink, but then, again, Connor did call out. One peek from Dude, and then it's over, you know. Look at the way Tennant's watching, he's not ready for it. But he might find Dude if he crawls up on him here. Not watching. FlashBangers take sand 4-2. Winning the map and keeping them in the game. Here we are. What a win. Tennant managing to find that last kill, a position no other of the Marsot could win. Right, we're going to have another rehost here, so I'm going to see you guys in a few minutes. Please be patient with me, and thank you for staying tuned. As we can see, cul-de-sac map number 3. RLT, again, I've chosen. I don't know if it's chosen, but it seems like it is, to be on Marsoc, first point. Little bit of word on cul-de-sac. Most, if not everything, is penetrable. You know, maybe not these, but like walls, buildings, they're all penetrable. Guns like the AKM on support where you can take 9-8 mags. Great for just pre-firing through the walls, getting the picks, and it's still only a medium weight. This uplink, extremely hard to defend. You've got 3 buildings where you can watch in, but other than that, it's a bit poor. So we're, just waiting on one RLT member to get in, and then we should be good to start. Yeah. Really close matchup today. RLT putting up much more of a fight than I think anyone expected. You know, a high tier VRML team like FlashBangers. The thought was they would take the win easily. But no, RLT have proved that they're not here to just be flung around the room. They're here to win it, and they're here to show that their way of playing might be the meta. Anyway, cul-de-sac. A more of a small map, in all honesty. Probably a bit smaller than Suburbia, lengthwise. Width, definitely a lot smaller. It's like 2 lanes, maybe 3 lanes of Suburbia. Here we are. We're now starting. Put a little poll up there if anyone wants to react to it. But here we are. Flashbangers defense round 1 of cul-de-sac. A lot more quiet on Team RLT. I think they're still deciding their plan. Oh, Doodie'd not. Doodie's DC'd, it seems. So could be a 4v5 in favour of Flashbangers already. Have a little look at this setup. So in this, I would say, brown kind of maroon building, we've got Darren and Bub playing second and first floor. And then Connor and Tennant facing into that alley as well. No zone. One of the only ones off of the uplink. Let's just stick myself in Woody. I'll be back. We are Woody working into the uplink straight alone. The rest of his team a little held back still. That is, I think it was Doody officially out of the game, leaving them with only 4 players. Not a good sight to see for match point, really, in the league. Oh, that's a really bad hitbox now. Woody looking back into his team. Yeah. Might see a TK or two come out. You know, the confusion on this map's been bad. Or, sorry, these custom maps have been bad. You don't know where everyone's being, you know? Darian does take down... Sorry, Darren. Not Darian. Does take down Woody inside that building. Flame... Well, still hanging back compared to the rest of his team. They're all solo pushing this. Not a lot of... For this map, I might need to turn it up. Not a lot of communication going on. Which is a sight for sore ears. Sore eyes. Sight for sore ears. What the fuck am I on about? Sorry, what the frick? That was the first swear of the stream. I'm quite proud to myself. Lemon might push into the same building Woody came from, or Woody came in. Maybe taking it a wee bit more cautious, checking the hull fully. No zone. Does see Lemon. Doesn't catch anything. Good time to shout out SkullVR. Use code AGM at skullvr.com for a premium VR gun stock. Tenant takes down Lemon through the bush. Anyway, back to that. Oh,
-1.
Connor
crossing
downs at AJ. AJ. Downed but not out. Okay, that's the thing. He can still give comms and he can still be revived. Downed but not out. Flame has to try and get this revive. Suppresses Connor's window. Shouldn't have a plan, actually. But no zone catches him watching back into the street. First point on cul-de-sac goes to FlashBangers. Wait, switch to the casting screen right here. Yep, FlashBangers taking that first point. Oh. Oh, why is it not working? There. Alright, let's see how the poll's doing. Audio. Is there an issue with audio? There's no issue with audio. Ah, for Here we go. Just waiting for everyone in the lobby to ready up. Chat seems to be active enough. I'm going to close the poll now. You know, majority of people think RLT is going to take the map 3 decider. 69% majority. Here we are, back to the game. RLT now defending.
I'm gonna go with him, purple.
FlashBanger's only a 4-man, leaving Darren Clark in the lobby. Yeah. Actually, I only see 3. Right, I only see 3. You. Oh no, yeah, 4.
You couldn't tell me that.
2, 3,
Fucking jerk off.
1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Yeah, right, okay, there's 4. I said 5 because of the numbers. I'm not a retard. Woody watching inwards here. No ADSing yet. No zone takes out Flame. MK16. Headshot. Bub's waiting for that longer pick. No zone still shooting into the windows. Lemon not reacting too much to the audio. Nally does. Going to watch out the back, but he gives up on it a little too fast. Not seeing no zone. A little bit of a flyover happening. I would have turned that off. I hate them. Worst addition to this game. Ever. If that's an idea of a random event, it's really lazy.
I gotta piss so bad.
Connor needs to have a little wee.
Good smokes, good smokes. Alright. You stay here, hold angle.
No zone again, pre-firing. As Connor pushes round to the APC. You know, all these smokes are not like nothing to push on. Connor and Woody. Very close. Bub pre-firing with the all suppressed now. He knows Lemon's in the bottom. Oh, there was a really bad hitbox. Yeah, No Zone's got the right idea, using the stairs to peek in. But, nope. What the fuck's he doing? What are you aiming for? Woody takes down Bub. 3 versus 4. Dude kills Woody. Team kill. 3 versus 3. Yeah, come on, No Zone. Think about it, son. Canner. No much either. Well, cross angles with the Marsoc, which is good to see. Seems they know what each other are doing. But again, the uplink's so well defended by RLT. Except from AJ, I don't know what AJ's doing. AJ's obviously been suppressed. But he is clipping. But yeah. It's not a good look, AJ.
Bottom of my house.
There we are. Lemon and Connor. Great frag. Doesn't connect, sadly. Connor pushes round. Lemon gets the kill. No zone inside the building. No zone catches it one-handed. All up to Dude and AJ. Dude with already a team kill. Not... You know, he's prone for it. AJ's just completely sticking out. Like, holy hell. Does he not see that? Oh, yeah, you can definitely see that. Why has he not shot AJ? Yeah, the plant ball is very confusing. Minute 36 on the clock. Lots of time to work with. Just, I think No Zone's waiting on Tenant to push up. Does fire into Tenant's area though. AJ's back fully inside the building, no longer sticking out. No Zone takes down Dude. Dude.
Center dead.
All up to AJ, no longer watching the uplink. Tenant blows up No Zone. For some reason. The uplink's, you know, the uplink can be said. Yeah, the uplink's ripe for the send, and AJ now watching. AJ frag going to waste, only 30 seconds-ish on the clock. Goes for the kill instead. Tenant wins it again for FlashBangers. Down to the last 30 seconds on that one. Cul-de-sac, 2 points to Flashbangers. Who's Vaughn? I don't know who Vaughn is. King Vaughn? Police steady watching me! That's about the only Vaughn I know. There's some British Vaughn I'm not too aware of. Next uplink being the roundabout one. Don't know what the Americans would call you know, I'll make a poll. I'll be nice. We'll see if we should bring Vaughn in. It's not happening, by the way. Like, I'm sorry to say, I'm not bringing Vaughn in. I don't know who he is. Majority of people don't want him in. Oh, it's 50-50 now. Oh, it's 60-40. Don't know. Is Vaughn liked and subscribed? That's my question. Flashbangers on defense again, very far away from the uplink.
Are you watching downstairs or upstairs?
Both teams 5-man this round compared to the previous 2, where they both were a player down at separate times.
A little bit. Now you guys are all running around LMGs in a sense.
They've all got matching armbands on there. That's quite cool. I like it. Darren laying down. Oh, right. Darren's just getting ready, man.
Damn, stop.
Yeah, right, Connor.
Oh.
Good.
That's a negative.
Oh! Ooh. Look at that. That's a really cool thing. Woody and No Zone extremely close. No Zone not wanting to peek too much. Catches Woody, catches Flame. AJ gets the refrag. No Zone's only downs though, taking down 2. And then Darren takes down a 3rd. Only 2 RLT members left on this map. Well, there's hitboxes there. Yeah. AJ and Dudid all alone now. And still very far from the uplink. AJ pre-firing the building will not catch anyone, sadly. Nade's coming out from the defense. Won't find anything either. He's got the 4 times hybrid. Wow, on a CQC map. Crazy. Not even. Darren does take shots into them. Cannot find any bodies though. What? He's shooting at roofs. Maybe the bullets will fall. No Zone gets revived. He ran out of bullets, he says. I need to stop teleporting to these lost bodies. Kennan catches him going inside. It's all up to little old AJ, and he gets caught. No Zone with a lot of kills. No Zone, what? He got 4 that round? No, 3. Yeah, No Zone with 3k that round. Why is this camera up here? What's the point in that? I didn't put that there, did I? I wouldn't do that. Control 1. Okay, it's not working. My thing isn't working. Here we go. Anyway, back to the casting screen. 3-0 on cul-de-sac. to FlashBangers. Yeah, he's not good. Sorry, guys. Yeah, he's not getting in. I'm going to be honest, he's not getting in. I'd get my balls dropped off. I did switch back to this, yeah? Yeah. Oh well, so far too soon. Back to the game. Could be match point. FlashBangers on attack. RLT again on the defense, obviously. See if they can finally scrape together 1 point on cul-de-sac to delay the possible inevitable win of FlashBangers.
They can't pick us off from here, game.
They can't pick us off from here. That's hopeful thinking, Connor. This whole map's penetrable. They can if they tried. Bing. Bingos. Bingos. Bingos, bingos. Darren takes down Flame and AJ. Someone else gets refragged. I don't know, Tenant died there, I think. Sorry, I was Connor takes down No Zone. How? Connor. Well, it's a 3v3 now. They had a great advantage. Util coming out, no one watching the uplink anymore. All defenders stuck in the top half of this map. The uplink is open. Woody takes down Bub. Never mind. Woody's got a great cross angle. Woody takes down Darren as well. Only one left, that's right. But Connor's made it past. He's in the uplink area. Currently sending the code. Can he put in the digits fast enough before they manage to crash in? Connor with the last cap of the game. He told us he could do it. Could you do it, Connor? Make it to be playground, eh? That's where you find your boyfriend. I'm sorry. 5-0 win on cul-de-sac for FlashBangers. And that is the game, everyone. Let's have a little last look at KDs here. Top fragging for FlashBangers, No Zone 6 and 2. Connor might have been, but he left. And over on RLT, it was Woody 3 and 4, I believe. Thank you for watching. I've been your caster, Mattress Dino. It's been an absolute pleasure to cast these two teams. And I hope to cast some more OCML matches. If you're looking for a VR gun stock, I would go to skullvr.com. Use code AGM at checkout. They're great, reliable gun stocks. Cheap, affordable, durable, and they've got magnets. So it's, you know, it's magnetic for like 60 quid. It's a really proper good gun stock.